Welcome to a transformative exploration of meditation and mindfulness through the profound lens of Kabbalah. Today, we'll discover how ancient Jewish mystical practices can revolutionize our modern approach to consciousness and spiritual growth. Let's begin by creating a sacred space together. Take a deep breath and allow your eyes to softly close. Imagine a pure white light descending from above, entering through the crown of your head. Feel this divine light filling your entire being, illuminating every cell of your body. With each breath, this light grows stronger, clearer, more radiant. This is the Or Ein Sof. The infinite light that Kabbalah teaches is the source of all creation. In our fast-paced digital world, where attention is constantly fragmented and minds are perpetually racing, the wisdom of Kabbalistic meditation offers something extraordinary. A path to not just peace of mind, but to profound spiritual awakening and connection with the divine. Unlike many modern mindfulness practices that focus solely on stress reduction or present moment awareness, Kabbalistic meditation goes deeper. It teaches us that every moment of consciousness is an opportunity for divine connection, every breath a chance to unite with the infinite. The ancient Kabbalists understood something that modern science is only beginning to grasp, that consciousness itself is a force that shapes reality. They developed sophisticated practices not just to quiet the mind, but to elevate it, to transform it into a vessel capable of receiving and containing divine light. Think of your consciousness as a vessel. Just like a cup must be empty to receive water, our minds must be clear to receive divine wisdom. But Kabbalah teaches us that it's not enough to simply empty the vessel. We must also refine it, expand it, and align it with higher purposes. Today's journey will take us through the essential practices of Kabbalistic meditation and mindfulness. We'll explore techniques that have been preserved and transmitted through generations of mystics, yet remain surprisingly relevant to our modern lives. You'll discover how to transform ordinary moments into opportunities for spiritual growth. Use the power of Hebrew letters and divine names to elevate consciousness, apply ancient wisdom to modern challenges, create a sustainable daily practice that aligns with your life. Whether you're new to meditation or an experienced practitioner, whether you're Jewish or from another spiritual background, these teachings offer universal tools for transformation. The only prerequisite is an open heart and a willingness to explore. Remember, in Kabbalah, we learn that every soul has a unique purpose, a distinctive light to bring into the world. Through meditation and mindfulness practices, we can uncover and fulfill that purpose, bringing more light not just to our own lives, but to all of creation. As we begin this journey together, let's carry with us the teaching of the great Kabbalist, the Baal Shem Tov, who taught that the world is new each morning and each day should bring new understanding. Let's approach these ancient practices with fresh eyes and open hearts, ready to receive the wisdom they hold for us. Unlike the empty mind approach of many Eastern meditation traditions, Kabbalistic meditation is a deeply active and intentional practice. It's not about escaping from thought, but about elevating our thoughts to connect with divine consciousness. The Hebrew word for meditation, hitbonut, literally means contemplation or reflection. This gives us our first insight into the unique nature of Kabbalistic meditation. It's a practice of deep contemplation of divine matters, combined with focused intention and sacred awareness. In Kabbalistic tradition, meditation serves three primary purposes. First, it's a tool for developing deeper understanding of divine wisdom. Second, it's a method for personal transformation and character refinement. And third, it's a means of contributing to tikkun olam, the repair and elevation of the world. At the heart of Kabbalistic meditation lies the understanding that every Hebrew letter is a channel for divine energy. Each letter is not just a symbol, but a vessel containing specific spiritual forces. When we meditate on these letters, we're not just focusing on shapes, we're connecting with the building blocks of creation itself. Consider the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, Aleph, A. In Kabbalistic teaching, this letter represents the oneness of God and the unity of all creation. When we meditate on Aleph, we're not just visualizing a symbol, we're contemplating the profound unity that underlies all apparent diversity in our world. This brings us to another crucial aspect of Kabbalistic meditation, the role of divine names. In this tradition, the various names of God are not just labels, but keys that unlock different aspects of divine consciousness. Each name resonates with a particular divine attribute and can be used as a focal point for meditation. But perhaps what most distinguishes Kabbalistic meditation is its emphasis on elevation rather than emptiness. Instead of trying to achieve a blank mind, we seek to raise our consciousness to higher levels of spiritual awareness. This is why Kabbalistic meditation often involves active visualization, contemplation of sacred texts, and the use of specific sequences of letters and words. Think of it like climbing a spiritual ladder. Each meditation practice is a rung that helps us ascend to higher levels of consciousness. But unlike a physical ladder, this one extends infinitely upward, offering endless possibilities for growth and elevation. The goal is not just personal enlightenment, but the elevation of all creation. When we engage in Kabbalistic meditation, we're not just working on ourselves. We're participating in the cosmic process of bringing more divine light into the world. This is why Kabbalistic meditation often feels more like a dialogue than a monologue. We're not just sitting in silence. We're actively engaging with divine wisdom, asking questions, seeking understanding, and working to refine ourselves as vessels for divine light. Remember, in Kabbalah, everything is interconnected. When we meditate, we're not just affecting our own consciousness. We're influencing the entire fabric of reality. This understanding brings both power and responsibility to our practice. As we conclude this overview of Kabbalistic meditation, take a moment to reflect. How might this active, purposeful approach to meditation differ from other practices you've encountered? How could this understanding change your approach to spiritual practice? Let this understanding serve as the foundation as we move forward to explore specific techniques and practices in our next section. In Kabbalistic tradition, true mindfulness rests upon three fundamental pillars that form the foundation of all spiritual practice. These pillars, awareness, intention, and devotion, work together to create a complete system for spiritual development and divine connection. Let's begin with awareness, or what Kabbalists call mochin. This isn't just ordinary consciousness, but a heightened state of being present to the divine reality that underlies all existence. Imagine walking through a garden. Ordinary awareness sees only flowers and trees, but Kabbalistic awareness perceives the divine energy flowing through every leaf and petal. To develop this awareness, try this simple practice. Take a moment to look at any object near you. First, see it as you normally would. Now, try to perceive it as a manifestation of divine creative energy. Notice how this shift in perception changes your relationship with what you're observing. The second pillar is intention, or kavanah. In Kabbalah, intention is not just about having a goal, it's about aligning our will with the divine will. Every action, every thought, every breath can be elevated through proper intention. This is why traditional Kabbalists would pause before any action to set their intention and consider its spiritual significance. Think of kavanah as the spiritual GPS of your soul. Without it, you might be moving, but you're not necessarily heading in the right direction. With it, every step becomes purposeful, meaningful, and aligned with your highest purpose. The third pillar is devotion, or devikut, literally meaning cleaving or attachment to the divine. This is perhaps the most profound aspect of Kabbalistic mindfulness. It's about developing such a deep connection with the divine that there's no separation between your consciousness and divine consciousness. Imagine a drop of water returning to the ocean. It doesn't lose its essence. It becomes one with the vastness while maintaining its individual nature. This is devikut. It's not about losing yourself, but about finding your true self within the infinite. These three pillars work together in perfect harmony. Awareness opens our perception to divine reality. Intention directs our energy towards spiritual elevation. Devotion connects us with the source of all being. Consider how these pillars might manifest in daily life. When eating, awareness perceives the divine energy in the food. Intention transforms eating into an act of spiritual elevation. Devotion connects us to the source that provides all nourishment, or in business. Awareness recognizes divine opportunities in every interaction. Intention aligns our work with higher purpose. Devotion transforms business into sacred service. The beauty of these three pillars is that they can be applied to any situation, any moment, any challenge. They transform ordinary existence into extraordinary spiritual practice. But remember, like physical pillars, these spiritual supports require regular maintenance and strengthening. They're not just concepts to understand, but practices to embody and develop over time. As you move through your day, try to identify moments where you can strengthen each pillar. Where can you deepen your awareness? How can you clarify your intention? What opportunities exist for deepening your devotion? Let these three pillars become the foundation of your spiritual practice, supporting your growth and elevation in every moment. Now that we've established the foundational principles of Kabbalistic mindfulness, let's explore some practical meditation techniques that you can incorporate into your daily spiritual practice. Hitbodedut, personal prayer meditation. Hitbodedut, often translated as self-seclusion, is a powerful form of personal, unstructured prayer and meditation. This practice, popularized by Rabbi Nachman of Breslov, involves speaking to the divine as you would to a close friend. To practice Hitbodedut, find a quiet, private space where you won't be disturbed. Begin by addressing the divine directly, using whatever language feels most natural to you. Speak openly about your thoughts, feelings, challenges, and aspirations. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and authentic in this conversation. Listen for responses, which may come as thoughts, feelings, or intuitions. Remember, the goal is not to recite formal prayers, but to engage in genuine heartfelt dialogue with the divine. Letter visualization. Hebrew letters are considered by Kabbalists to be the building blocks of creation. Meditating on these letters can be a powerful way to connect with divine energy. Try this simple practice. Choose a Hebrew letter. Aleph A is a good starting point for beginners. Close your eyes and visualize the letter in your mind's eye. Imagine the letter glowing with white light. As you inhale, visualize this light entering your body through the crown of your head. As you exhale, see the light spreading throughout your entire being. Continue this visualization for several minutes, allowing yourself to feel the energy of the letter. Tree of Life meditation. The Tree of Life, with its 10 sephirot, divine emanations, is a central concept in Kabbalah. Meditating on this structure can help align your consciousness with divine attributes. Here's a basic practice. Visualize the Tree of Life structure in front of you, glowing with white light. Starting from the bottom, focus on each sephira in turn, moving upwards. As you focus on each sephira, contemplate its qualities and how they manifest in your life. Allow yourself to feel the energy of each sephira flowing into you. When you reach the top, envision all the energies harmonizing within you. Divine Name. Meditation. In Kabbalah, the names of God are seen as keys to different aspects of divine energy. One of the most powerful is the Tetragrammaton, the four-letter name of God, Yahweh. Here's a simple meditation using this name. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Visualize the letters Yahweh in front of you, glowing with golden light. As you inhale, mentally draw the first letter Y into your being. Hold your breath briefly, feeling the energy of the letter. As you exhale, visualize the light of the letter radiating throughout your body. Repeat this process with each letter of the name. Remember, these techniques are meant to be starting points. As you practice, you may find that you naturally develop your own variations or combinations of these methods. The key is to approach these practices with sincerity, consistency, and an open heart. Don't worry about achieving any particular state or experience. The true measure of effective meditation in Kabbalah is how it transforms your daily life and your relationship with the divine. As you explore these techniques, pay attention to how they affect your awareness, your emotional state, and your sense of connection to the divine. Over time, you may notice subtle shifts in your perception and your way of being in the world. In our next section, we'll explore how to bring this meditative awareness into your daily life, transforming ordinary activities into opportunities for spiritual growth and connection. The true power of Kabbalistic meditation and mindfulness lies not just in formal practice, but in how we integrate these principles into our everyday lives. In Kabbalah, every moment and every action holds the potential for spiritual elevation and divine connection. Let's explore how to bring mindfulness into various aspects of daily life. Sacred eating practices in Kabbalah, the act of eating is seen as an opportunity to elevate the physical and connect with the divine. Here's how to transform your meals into spiritual practice. Before eating, take a moment to contemplate the source of your food, expressing gratitude for the entire chain of events that brought it to your plate. As you eat, chew slowly and mindfully, savoring each bite as a gift from the divine. Consider the Kabbalistic teaching that foods contain divine sparks that are elevated through conscious eating. Recite a blessing or set an intention to dedicate your meal to a higher purpose. Mindful speech and communication. Kabbalah places great emphasis on the power of speech. Words are seen as having creative power, capable of building or destroying worlds. Practice mindful communication. Before speaking, pause briefly to consider your words' impact. Strive to speak with kindness and truth, avoiding lashon hara, evil speech or gossip. Listen actively and attentively, seeing the divine spark in every person you interact with. Use your speech to elevate others, offer encouragement, and spread positivity. Conscious business decisions. For many, work occupies a significant portion of life. Kabbalistic principles can transform your approach to business. View your work as a form of tikkun olam, repairing the world, regardless of your profession. Make decisions with consideration for their wider impact, not just immediate profit. Treat colleagues, employees, and customers with respect, recognizing the divine in each person. Find ways to infuse your work environment with kindness and spiritual awareness. Relationships. Through a Kabbalistic lens, Kabbalah teaches that relationships are opportunities for spiritual growth and tikkun, correction. Apply these principles to your interactions. See challenging relationships as opportunities for personal growth and soul correction. Practice unconditional love, striving to give without expectation of receiving. In conflicts, step back and consider the higher purpose this situation might be serving. Cultivate awareness of the soul connection between yourself and others, beyond surface-level interactions. Mindful homemaking. Transform routine household tasks into spiritual practice. As you clean, imagine you're also clearing negative energy from your space. When organizing, set an intention to create order in your inner world as well. Treat your living space as a mikdash mayat, small sanctuary, infusing it with holiness and positive energy. Conscious technology. Use in our digital age, mindful use of technology is crucial. Before checking your devices, set an intention for how you'll use them. Practice digital Sabbaths, taking regular breaks from technology to connect with the physical and spiritual worlds. Use social media mindfully as a tool for spreading light and positivity. Bedtime ritual. End your day with a mindful practice. Before sleep, review your day, acknowledging moments of spiritual connection and opportunities for growth. Practice forgiveness for yourself and others. Set an intention for your soul's journey during sleep, asking for guidance and insight. Remember, the goal of these practices is not perfection, but consistent awareness and effort. Each mindful moment is an opportunity to bring more light into the world and to deepen your connection with the divine. As you integrate these practices into your daily life, you may find that the boundaries between spiritual practice and everyday life begin to blur. This is the essence of Kabbalistic living, recognizing the sacred in every moment and every action. As we delve into the intersection of ancient wisdom and modern research, we find a fascinating convergence between Kabbalistic practices and scientific discoveries. This synergy not only validates many traditional teachings but also offers new insights into why these practices can be so transformative. Neurological benefits. Modern neuroscience has made significant strides in understanding the effects of meditation on the brain. Studies using fMRI and EEG have shown that regular meditation practice can lead to increased gray matter density in areas associated with learning, memory, and emotional regulation. enhanced connectivity between brain regions, leading to improved cognitive function and emotional stability. Reduced activity in the default mode, network, which is associated with mind-wandering and self-referential thoughts. Interestingly, the Kabbalistic emphasis on focused concentration, such as letter visualization, aligns well with these findings. The practice of maintaining focused attention on specific symbols or concepts may contribute to these neurological changes. Psychological impact. Psychological research has demonstrated numerous benefits of mindfulness and meditation practices, many of which parallel Kabbalistic teachings. Reduced symptoms of anxiety and depression, improved emotional regulation and resilience, enhanced self-awareness and metacognition, increased compassion and empathy. The Kabbalistic approach to self-reflection and character refinement, Tikkun Hamadot, finds support in these psychological findings. The practice of Hitbodedut, for instance, aligns with therapeutic techniques that encourage open, honest self-expression and emotional processing. Physiological effects studies have shown that regular meditation practice can lead to significant physiological changes. Lowered blood pressure and heart rate, reduced cortisol levels and inflammation markers, improved immune function, enhanced sleep quality. These findings support the Kabbalistic view of the interconnectedness of body, mind, and spirit. The concept of nefesh, the physical aspect of the soul, being influenced by spiritual practices, is reflected in these measurable bodily changes. Quantum physics and Kabbalistic concepts. Some of the more esoteric aspects of Kabbalah find interesting. Parallels in quantum physics. The observer effect in quantum mechanics, where the act of observation affects the observed phenomenon, resonates with the Kabbalistic idea that consciousness influences reality. The concept of entanglement, where particles can be connected regardless of distance, echoes Kabbalistic teachings about the interconnectedness of all things. The multiverse theory has intriguing similarities to the Kabbalistic concept of multiple worlds or realms of existence. While these parallels should be approached with caution to avoid oversimplification, they offer fascinating areas for contemplation and further research. Epigenetics and transgenerational effects. Recent studies in epigenetics suggest that environmental factors, including stress and mental states, can influence gene expression and potentially be passed down through generations. This aligns with Kabbalistic ideas about the impact of our actions and thoughts, not just on ourselves, but on future generations. Neuroplasticity and Kabbalistic transformation. The discovery of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, provides a scientific basis for the Kabbalistic belief in ongoing personal transformation. The idea that we can reshape our minds through consistent practice is central to both neuroscience and Kabbalistic teachings. Time perception and altered states. Research into altered states of consciousness during meditation has shown changes in time perception, which interestingly aligns with Kabbalistic teachings about different levels of reality and the malleability of time in higher spiritual realms. While scientific research provides valuable insights and validation, it's important to remember that the full depth of Kabbalistic wisdom extends beyond what can be measured in a laboratory. The experiential, spiritual aspects of these practices remain deeply personal and, in many ways, beyond the reach of scientific inquiry. As we bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and modern science, we find a rich tapestry of knowledge that can inform and enhance our spiritual practices. This integration allows us to approach Kabbalistic meditation with both the reverence of tradition and the curiosity of scientific inquiry. As we deepen our practice of Kabbalistic meditation and mindfulness, it's natural to encounter obstacles along the way. Let's explore some common challenges and practical solutions to help you maintain and enhance your spiritual practice. Dealing with wandering thoughts challenge. Many practitioners find their minds constantly drifting during meditation. Solution: remember that wandering thoughts are normal and part of the process. Use the Kabbalistic concept of elevating sparks. View each thought as an opportunity to bring it back to your focus, thus elevating it. Practice the 3-second rule. If a thought arises, acknowledge it for 3 seconds, then gently return to your meditation. Use Hebrew letters or divine names as anchors. When your mind wanders, return to visualizing or intoning these. Finding time in busy schedules. Challenge. Modern life often leaves little time for formal meditation practice. Solution. Start with small, achievable goals. Even 5 minutes a day can be beneficial. Integrate mindfulness into daily activities, as discussed in our Mindfulness in Daily Life section. Use micro-meditations throughout the day. Take 30 seconds to focus on your breath or visualize a Hebrew letter during breaks. Remember the Kabbalistic teaching that intention is key. A short, focused practice can be more powerful than a longer, distracted one. Maintaining consistent practice challenge. Many find it difficult to maintain a regular meditation routine. Solution. Set a specific time and place for your practice to create a habit. Use the Kabbalistic concept of holy time. Designate your practice time as sacred and non-negotiable. Find an accountability partner or join a study group for motivation and support. Keep a meditation journal to track your progress and insights. Overcoming spiritual blocks challenge. Some practitioners experience periods of spiritual dryness or feel disconnected. Solution. Embrace the Kabbalistic idea of dissents for the sake of a sense. View challenging periods as opportunities for growth. Practice Hitbodedut, personal prayer, to express your feelings openly to the divine. Study Kabbalistic texts for inspiration and new perspectives. Engage in acts of chesed, loving kindness, to reconnect with your spiritual purpose. Dealing with skepticism or doubt challenge. Doubts about the efficacy or relevance of the practice can arise. Solution. Remember that questioning is a valid part of the spiritual journey in Kabbalah. Explore the scientific research supporting meditation practices. Focus on personal experience rather than abstract concepts. Notice the subtle changes in your daily life. Study the lives of Kabbalistic masters for inspiration and practical wisdom. Managing expectations challenge. Expectations of rapid spiritual progress or dramatic experiences can lead to frustration. Solution. Embrace the Kabbalistic concept of little by little. Spiritual growth is often gradual and subtle. Focus on the process rather than specific outcomes. Celebrate small victories and insights. Remember that in Kabbalah, the goal is not just personal enlightenment, but tikkun olam, repairing the world. Your practice affects more than just yourself. Integrating insights into daily life challenge. Difficulty in applying meditative insights to real-world situations. Solution. Practice the Kabbalistic technique of binding thoughts. Consciously connect your meditative insights to daily activities. Use physical reminders, like wearing tzitzit or carrying a small object, to prompt mindful awareness throughout the day. Regularly reflect on how your practice is influencing your actions and relationships. Share your insights with others, as teaching is a powerful way to integrate learning. Remember, challenges in your practice are not setbacks, but opportunities for growth. Each obstacle overcome is a step toward greater spiritual awareness and connection. The key is to approach your practice with patience, persistence, and compassion for yourself. As you work through these challenges, you may find your practice deepening and becoming more integrated into your daily life. This is the true goal of Kabbalistic meditation, not just to have powerful experiences during formal practice, but to transform your entire way of being in the world. As you become more comfortable with the foundational practices of Kabbalistic meditation, you may feel ready to explore more advanced techniques. These practices are designed to deepen your spiritual connection and provide more profound insights into the nature of reality and your own soul. Remember to approach these advanced practices with reverence and patience. Working with the Sephirot. The 10 Sephirot, or divine emanations, form the core of Kabbalistic cosmology. Advanced practitioners can work with these energies to balance and elevate their consciousness. Practice. Begin by visualizing the Tree of Life diagram. Focus on one sephira at a time, starting from the bottom, Malkut, and moving upward. As you meditate on each sephira, contemplate its qualities and how they manifest in your life. Imagine drawing the energy of each sephira into your being, allowing it to balance and heal you. Over time, work on integrating all 10 Sephirot, creating a harmonious flow of divine energy within yourself. Meditation on sacred texts, Kabbalistic texts like the Zohar or the writings of the Ari, Rabbi Isaac Luria, contain deep mystical wisdom. Advanced meditation on these texts can unlock profound insights. Practice. Choose a short passage from a Kabbalistic text. Read the passage slowly and mindfully. Close your eyes and visualize the words or concepts described in the text. Allow your mind to explore the multiple layers of meaning within the text. Pay attention to any insights or intuitions that arise during this meditation. After the meditation, journal about your experience and any new understandings you've gained. The Four Worlds Meditation Kabbalah teaches about four spiritual worlds, or levels of reality: Atzilut, emanation; Beriah, creation; Yetzirah, formation; and Asaya, action. Practice. Begin in a comfortable meditation posture. Visualize yourself ascending through these worlds, starting from Asaya. In each world, pause to experience its unique qualities. Asaya. Feel the physicality of your body and surroundings. Yetzirah. Experience your emotions and the world of formation. Beriah. Explore pure thought and divine understanding. Atzilut. Attempt to experience unity with the divine. Gradually descend back through the worlds, bringing insights from higher realms into lower ones. Advanced Name Meditation, building on the Basic Divine Name Meditation. This practice involves working with more complex combinations of divine names. Practice. Study and memorize longer divine names or combinations of names. Visualize these names in Hebrew letters, seeing them as channels of divine light. Intone the names, if you know the proper pronunciation, or visualize them silently. Allow the energy of the names to permeate your being, noticing any shifts in consciousness. Be open to receiving guidance or insights during this practice. Soul Root Meditation Kabbalah teaches that each soul has a unique root or source in the higher spiritual realms. Practice. Enter a deep meditative state. Visualize your soul as a luminous entity. Ask to be shown your soul's root or source. Be open to receiving images, sensations, or insights about your soul's origin and purpose. Reflect on how this understanding can guide your life's mission and spiritual practice. Unification Meditations, Yichudim. These are advanced practices aimed at unifying different aspects of divinity or repairing spiritual worlds. Practice. Study traditional Kabbalistic unification meditations under proper guidance. Visualize combining different divine names or sephirot. Focus on the intention of bringing harmony to the spiritual realms. Be mindful of the responsibility and power of these practices. Prophetic meditation. While true prophecy is considered dormant in our times, this meditation aims to open oneself to divine guidance. Practice. Purify yourself through prayer and intention. Enter a deep meditative state, visualizing yourself in a sacred space. Open yourself to receiving divine messages or visions. Record and reflect on any insights received, always with humility and discernment. Remember, these advanced practices should be approached with caution and ideally under the guidance of an experienced teacher. They require a strong foundation in basic Kabbalistic concepts and meditation techniques. As you explore these practices, maintain a balance between your spiritual work and your daily life responsibilities. The goal is not to escape the world, but to bring more light and divine awareness into it. As we near the conclusion of our exploration into Kabbalistic meditation and mindfulness, it's important to reflect on the profound transformational benefits that consistent practice can bring to our lives. These benefits extend far beyond the meditation cushion, influencing every aspect of our existence and our relationship with the divine. Personal growth Kabbalistic practices foster deep personal growth and self-awareness. Enhanced self-understanding. Through practices like Hitbodedut and contemplation of the Sephirot, you gain profound insights into your own nature, motivations, and potential. Character refinement. Regular practice helps in identifying and transforming negative traits, middot, leading to more balanced and virtuous living. Increased resilience. As you deepen your connection to the divine, you develop a greater capacity to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. Improved decision-making. The clarity gained through meditation enhances your ability to make choices aligned with your highest self and divine will. Spiritual development. The core aim of Kabbalistic practice is spiritual elevation and connection with the divine. Expanded consciousness. Regular meditation opens you to higher states of awareness and spiritual perception. Divine connection. Through practices like divine name meditation, you cultivate a more intimate and direct relationship with the divine. Soul rectification. Tikkun hanefesh. Kabbalistic teachings provide a framework for understanding and fulfilling your soul's unique mission in this world. Alignment with divine will. As you progress, you may find your desires and actions naturally aligning more closely with divine purpose. Emotional healing. Kabbalistic practices offer powerful tools for emotional healing and regulation. Emotional balance. Meditation on the Sephirot helps in understanding and balancing different emotional states. Trauma healing. Practices like letter visualization can be used to process and release emotional trauma. Increased compassion. As you recognize the divine spark in all beings, you naturally develop greater empathy and compassion. Stress reduction. Regular practice leads to a calmer mind and nervous system, reducing overall stress and anxiety. Enhanced intuition and clarity. Kabbalistic meditation sharpens your inner guidance system. Improved intuition. As you become more attuned to subtle energies, your intuitive abilities naturally strengthen. Mental clarity. Regular practice clears mental fog, leading to sharper thinking and problem-solving abilities. Access to inner wisdom. Through practices like prophetic meditation, you learn to tap into deeper sources of knowledge and guidance. Enhanced creativity. Many practitioners report increased creative flow and inspiration in their work and personal projects. Physical well-being. While not the primary focus, Kabbalistic practices often lead to improvements in physical health. Better sleep. The calming effects of meditation often result in improved sleep quality. Increased energy. Many practitioners report feeling more vital and energized in their daily lives. Improved immune function. Studies have shown that regular meditation can boost immune system function. Psychosomatic healing. The mind-body connection. Emphasized in Kabbalah can lead to improvements in physical health conditions. Interpersonal relationships. The insights gained through Kabbalistic practice often transform our relationships. Improved communication. Mindfulness practices enhance your ability to listen deeply and communicate clearly. Conflict resolution. Understanding. Kabbalistic principles like the interplay of different Sephirot can provide new perspectives on resolving conflicts. Deepened connections. As you become more authentic and aligned with your true self, your relationships naturally deepen and become more meaningful. Community building. Sharing your spiritual journey with others can lead to the formation of supportive and uplifting communities. Global Impact Kabbalistic teaching emphasizes that personal transformation has cosmic implications. Tikkun olam. As you elevate your consciousness, you contribute to the healing and repair of the entire world. Increased synchronicity. Many practitioners report experiencing more meaningful coincidences and a greater sense of flow in their lives. Collective consciousness. Your individual practice contributes to the elevation of collective human consciousness. Environmental awareness. The Kabbalistic understanding of the interconnectedness of all creation often leads to greater environmental consciousness and action. Remember, these transformational benefits unfold gradually and uniquely for each individual. The key is consistent practice and patience. As you continue on this path, you may find that the boundaries between your spiritual practice and daily life begin to blur, with every moment becoming an opportunity for connection, growth, and elevation. As we reach the culmination of our journey through Kabbalistic meditation and mindfulness, it's time to focus on integrating these profound teachings into your daily life. Remember, the true power of these practices lies not in occasional intense experiences, but in consistent, mindful living. Here are some guidelines to help you create a sustainable and transformative personal practice. Daily practice guidelines. Start small. Begin with a commitment you can realistically maintain. Even 5 to 10 minutes of daily practice can be transformative. Consistency is key. Choose a specific time each day for your practice. Many find early morning or just before bed to be effective. Create sacred space. Designate a quiet corner of your home for meditation. This can be as simple as a cushion and a small altar. Balanced approach. Incorporate a mix of techniques: letter visualization, hit bodhidut, breathing exercises, and study of sacred texts. Gradual expansion. As you become comfortable with your routine, gradually increase the duration and complexity of your practice. Weekly meditation challenge. To help you explore different aspects of Kabbalistic practice, try this weekly challenge. Monday. Focus on the Sephira of Chesed, loving kindness. Practice acts of kindness and meditate on expanding your capacity to give. Tuesday. Work with Gevura, strength, discipline. Set clear boundaries and practice saying no when necessary. Wednesday. Engage with Tiferet, beauty, harmony. Find balance in conflicting situations and meditate on inner harmony. Thursday. Connect with Netzach, endurance. Practice perseverance in your spiritual work and daily tasks. Friday. Explore Had, splendor, gratitude. Practice gratitude and acknowledge the beauty in your life. Saturday. If you observe Shabbat, use this as a day of rest and reflection. If not, focus on Yesod, foundation, working on your core values. Sunday. Meditate on Malkut, kingdom manifestation, grounding your spiritual insights into practical action. Creating your personal practice, assess your needs, reflect on what areas of your life need the most attention: emotional healing, spiritual connection, mental clarity, etc. Choose your core practices. Select 2 to 3 techniques that resonate most strongly with you and make these the foundation of your daily practice. Set clear intentions. Before each practice session, set a clear intention. What do you hope to achieve or explore in this session? Journal your journey. Keep a meditation journal to track your experiences, insights, and questions. Seek guidance. Consider finding a teacher or joining a study group to deepen your understanding and practice. Integrate mindfulness. Look for ways to bring Kabbalistic awareness into your daily activities: eating, working, interacting with others. Regular review. Every month or so, review your practice. What's working well? What needs adjustment? Final thoughts. Remember that Kabbalistic practice is not about achieving perfection or having extraordinary experiences. It's about gradually transforming your consciousness and your relationship with the divine and all of creation. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. Some days your practice will feel profound, other days it may feel mundane. Both are part of the journey. Trust the process. The effects of consistent practice are often subtle but cumulative. Over time, you may notice profound shifts in your perception, your relationships, and your sense of purpose. Stay curious and open. Kabbalah teaches that there are infinite layers of wisdom to explore. Approach your practice with a sense of wonder and continuous learning. Finally, remember the ultimate goal of Kabbalistic practice: to bring more light into the world. As you deepen your practice, look for ways to share your insights and positive energy with others. As we conclude this journey together, I encourage you to take a moment now to set an intention for your practice going forward. What do you hope to achieve? How do you want to grow? How can your spiritual practice contribute to Tikkun Olam, the repair of the world? May your journey be blessed with insight, growth, and an ever-deepening connection to the divine. Remember, every step you take on this path not only transforms you, but contributes to the elevation of all creation. Thank you for embarking on this exploration of Kabbalistic meditation and mindfulness. May you go from strength to strength on your spiritual journey.